breaking news from Abuja. I'm just kidding. There's no bigger news than what we do right now. You got with me? No bigger news on the continent than the launch of this great edifice. At TVC News, we are first with breaking news. We're accurate, and that is why millions of viewers across Nigeria and beyond trust us. They depend on us for news, and not just news, but top-notch news analysis. I want to quickly introduce to you some of our key shows, beginning with our breakfast show.
Nifemi Oguntoye is not a politician, so
what I'm saying is that I think we should be careful so that we will not be seen as someone trying to face flagship for years. And now, to now make the noise more complex, the National Assembly has to play. They are now inviting EFCC, they are inviting very young man. This is a matter that is a new concern for the National Security Advisor. And this is the National Assembly. What are they doing? What are they doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, millions of viewers join us every day for top-notch analysis of news, headline stories, and some high-profile interviews every weekday. This also comes up during the weekend with the weekend breakfast with some of the finest TV anchors we find in Nigeria. Many of them are award-winning. They help you understand the story and keep you abreast with everything you need to know. So all of the big stories begin here, and that is why TVC Breakfast is #1 on this time belt across Nigeria. I thought you would feel Coming up next is the show we call This Morning, an interview and audience-based program.
In this nation today, we will have money, we can convince others and get away with it. The law is the law. If you make it, what do you want to represent?
The people must rise up to monitor the judiciary, monitor the police system, monitor its custom. The people need to rise up.
This morning brings depth to conversation and interviews on television. And that's what we do every weekday with a veteran broadcaster, Yori Folake, formerly called Uncle Yori on the show. Yori probably started broadcasting long before I was born. So it's really amazing and refreshing to know that just like wine, it keeps getting better with time. And I stand in for him anytime. If I can get clap on Yori. I stand in for you every time he's on vacation, so I know how big the shoes are. At the center of our operation at TVC News is our round-the-clock news bulletins.
President and members of council today to make this decision.
What exactly are you hearing about this, the motive for this cabinet reshuffle?
I think it's part of the President Bola Tinubu to reinvent the administration, shape up things, remove our ministers who are seen as unperforming.
Did you know that we have correspondents in all of the 36 states of the Federation, plus the FCC? That's what makes us big and big. So you don't miss anything when we watch TVC. It's why millions of viewers across us. And we're not just bringing you the news, we're bringing you the news as it happens, because there are live crossings with all of the stakeholders and all of the top newsmakers that you need to hear from per hour. It happens 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and then the big ones are 7 and 10 p.m.
President Bola Tinubu put in and took that full respect. Are we going to stay with these reforms, follow them through, or what do we do as Nigerians now that support government? What to understand what government is telling us at this time?
We cannot implement this reform without some nation peace.
Business News Nigeria. We call it Tolu means business. Tolu is standing somewhere there. He speaks with all of the big boys in the business industry. And he's so passionate. And he's a big boy because he gets all of the big names to tell you what's happening in business news. And let's talk about sports and what happens at TVC
Thank you so much for your time. Let me promise you on the show today.
We have some of the finest sports journalists. Our sport desk is actually led by this handsome young man by the name of Promise Efuge. Promise Efuge is currently the media officer for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So we get the stories first, right? We tell the stories first because we are there and we lead the stories. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is perhaps one of the most popular shows on TVC. It comes at 5 p.m. every day.
One of the worst hits by the family that flew out is Kano States, which witnessed the destruction of the community.
These boys will go and even go as far as removing slaves.
They were carrying
They took the seats away. I said, frame of windows, frame of dogs, they took them. Everybody just wanted to use them. You must be out of your mind if you thought that was it. That was national duty that you were trying to do and calling national duty.
Everyone loves BKO, right? And a lot of people don't like him as well. But guess what? They watch him all the same, every day on TVC. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite show on TV. For obvious reasons.
The thing is, what is behind all of this? A matter of ignorance or a motivated action by some of them.
I don't think it's just about ignorance. That must be nobody behind that. And this is where we need our intelligence assets.
The handsome young man here is a broadcaster of international repute. He brings decades of experience to bear to make government leaders and elected officials accountable every day. This show was designed by our own editor-in-chief, Stella D. Jacob, produced by executive editor and head of news operations, and it's perhaps like number one of that type. I thought you would put your hands together. We have quite a number of others for the time. I'm just going to skip through them. Politics tonight, which you will get. We have TVC Insights, where you get all the documentaries. There is Sport Week that comes on a weekly basis. Political Standpoint with Frederick Samayo on Saturdays is a fantastic watch. And then every week we also keep you abreast with what's happening at both the Senate and the House of Representatives with a show called The Hallowed Chamber. Shari Jasso is one of the finest female broadcasters in Nigeria. She comes with lots of years of experience in that regard. She knows that she's an author and she speaks with all of the stakeholders in the labor industry. And then there's Politics on Sunday. This is our State House correspondent, Nifemi Oguntoye. He speaks with 001 and all of the big stakeholders where politics is concerned. TVC News, ladies and gentlemen, I thought you would put your hands together for us.
Thank you so much. Please let's go ahead and get up for Nifemi once more. I mean, you can tell by these suits that he's suitable.